So, what exactly is digital marketing? In this video, we're going to break it down exactly the overview of everything top to bottom, and we're going to also break down some very basic principles and exactly how it all works. So, the very first thing is digital marketing or marketing in general is taking a random person off the street and converting them. And what I would mean by converting them can be a very broad, loose term. Of course, there's a lot of different offers, there's a lot of different services, stuff like that. Uh, Converting them could be that you are getting a new subscriber. You're taking someone off their street and they're becoming a YouTube subscriber for you. Or maybe converting them means that they're buying your course. Or converting them means that they're becoming your client and that you're working for them now as a service-based business or something like that. That's an idea of what converting them means. It's a very broad term, but whatever we say the word, we are converting them. This means a sale, a course purchase, something like that. It's whatever your offer is intending to do with that placement of an ad, something like that. So, as we talk more about digital marketing, this is how something will look. We're taking someone that is scrolling through social media and showing them exactly why they need what you are offering. So, that could be someone scrolling through Facebook and all of a sudden they see one of your ads and think, oh, wow, I really need that right now. So, I'm going to try to figure out how to get that by clicking on the link, going to a landing page, and potentially purchasing it from there. So there's a lot of different places that these social media sites are the big dogs to places to run ads, of course, are having these different platforms. There's Facebook ads, there's TikTok, there's Google, there's LinkedIn, Snapchat. There's also the adult websites, and of course, Twitter ads or X ads at the time of recording this. So there's a lot of different placements that you could go and put these ads on that you are kind of stealing these people away from their platform and taking them to somewhere that you kind of want them to take them. Maybe it's taking someone scrolling through Facebook and converting them to a website or converting to your course, or maybe it's someone on TikTok that is just scrolling around that you want to sell your new bracelet to. Maybe it's someone on LinkedIn that you want to sell that you could help their business grow on their website just by clicking on this link and learning a little bit more about it. That's an idea of kind of these product placements that you could put these ads on to kind of grab and steal steal the people that are viewing it away from those social media sites and taking them to kind of where you want them to go. So how does this look? And it's very easy. All you have to go to is the ads library. So this is facebook.com/ads/library. This is a look at every single ad that is running on the platform right now. So all we could do here is let's look at United States. We're going to put to all ads right now, and we're going to look at just coaching ads. Anything that has the keyword of coaching inside their ad, we're going to look at all together. You can see all these different ads that are running for this coaching here. You get Holly's coaching, B4L, looking at Megan here as well, Smart Coach. You can see the ad that they're running. You can see the copy that they're running. You can click on it, learn a little bit more about it, see all the copy inside of it. You can see the headline, and you can even see what the CTA is, which is send message in this case, and also the creative here too. You can look at every single ad that is running anywhere for on Facebook right now, which is very nice. This is a very easy idea to kind of see kind of how these ads look, and of course, what everyone else is running in the space. Because as you know, as we are going to start marketing our business, we are going to be competing against these people for their eyes and attention of our potential prospects here. Always consider that we are competing against each other at all times on these sites. So let's look a little bit more inside of this. We're going to look at TikTok now. With TikTok, it's a little bit easier to figure out what's working best in the space right now. They give you a lot more insights than Facebook does. So let's look at this. I have a filter pulled up here in the United States. I'm looking just for business services, but let's also add some e-com. Let's look at e-commerce inside of here. I want to look at all the conversions, but let's look at traffic instead the last, let's look at 30 days, English based, and also I'm looking at the 1 to 20% of the top ads in this space. Let's also look at the highest CTR in this space as well. Perfect. So it won't show you, of course, the top one, but it will give you an idea about what's working on the platform right now. This is a really, really easy tool to use to kind of figure out how you could structure your ads to kind of mimic some of these things that are working very well. But of course, not copying exactly. Whenever we want to copy exactly, we want to copy and make it better, make it 100 times better than what it already is. So you can already see these ads. You could go through this. And of course, this is ads.tiktok.com. And I'll put a link below to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like too. So that is kind of had an idea of what these ads look like. Of course, you've seen them. You probably have come to this course from one of my ads, but you've seen kind of what they look like and kind of what they do. Of course, you've probably been through a course of a couple of different one of these ads from before. So with these ads, what are we supposed to do with them? Well, typically we send them to a landing page or a website in this case. So a website, of course, we all know what a website is. There's a couple different places to go to, which is all about converting a customer. There's Squarespace, there's Wix, of course. Those are the two kind of overview, kind of broad ones. I'm using mine on Squarespace right now just because I like the platform, and also I'll get into also why ultimately it is. There's Shopify, there's Go High Level, ClickFunnels, and WordPress. So let's look at Squarespace first, which is my website that I'm using right now. The reason I like it is just because it has a very broad features that I just wanted. Also, I don't want to tweak anything. If you do like a website, they could kind of tweak and do whatever you want with. Go with WordPress instead. Squarespace and Wix are pretty much the same thing. So no really two differentiations there. Shopify, if you're doing low ticket, so if you have a product that you are selling to a customer, it's usually the B2C, but business to consumer or customer space. Shopify is your way to go. Go High Level and ClickFunnels. With ClickFunnels right now, it does have a lot of good products and placements. Also with ClickFunnels 2.0, where it's combining a lot of things. Go High Level and ClickFunnels are pretty similar in the spaces, where it's kind of holding everything you need to grow your business online and the same platform, which is very nice. But of course, if you're looking at Go Shopify, if you're high ticket, that's when you get to choose between Go High Level and ClickFunnels. I like Go High Level a bit more because it's a little bit more customized. So we're at the basic starting point now where we have an ads. Let's say we're running ads. We have it on Facebook right now, and we have a website that we built that we're running it to. So how do we structure that? Well, it may look something like this. We have our ads going to a landing page, which maybe is going to be divided up between which kind of product or service you're selling, scheduling page to a thank you page. So what I mean by high ticket and low ticket here in this slide here is that they're high ticket. High ticket is usually a product or service that is $3,000 or more, or maybe 2,000 or 1,000. There's really no definition, but it's a higher ticket, a higher cost product or service that you're selling. So, of course, as you're selling something with a higher ticket, you're going to need more attention and more time spent with that customer before they usually buy in the first place. So, that's why you run something called a call funnel, where all you're trying to do here is get them to a scheduling page here where they're able to schedule a call in with you, where you're able to kind of talk to them through it. So, let's go over how that might look. I am going to sell a high ticket service. My service is going to be that I'm going to help you grow your business by going to your Facebook ad accounts and kind of scaling it and seeing what needs to be tweaked. And my goal here is just to help you scale your business and maybe get to around like $10,000 a day in ad spend. So my ad is going to be very direct to that point. It's going to say, here's how I could help you grow your business online. But I'm going to try to send those people to a landing page where I'm going to tell them a little bit more about what I do. This ad is all about grabbing attention. Now I just need to tell them, hey, this is everything I do. So maybe here's a little bit more about me. Oh, I've spent $10,000 a day on ads for the past X amount of years. I've even gone up to $25,000 a day. I sold offers were on that $70,000 price ticket, or that we've been able to kind of help scale a lot of these businesses up that have these call funnels that work very well for us right now. And we've been able to do it very successfully. And we can do it for you pretty easily just by fixing a couple of things. That's actually very true. And I'm going to try to skim to a scheduling page. I'm going to say, hey, I don't want to just broadly say I could help you. Let's schedule a call. Let's pull apart your business. I'm going to kind of show you on that call how I could help you. And that's the whole entire point there. Schedule a call. Here's when the call date is going to be had. Here's a little bit more about how to sign up for the call, or kind of here's what I'm going to text you before our call just so you're reminded. That's an idea of a high ticket funnel. Let's look at a low ticket funnel. You've probably seen this is the most common one, of course. This is like a product. So let's say I have a very nice bracelet. I have been making these bracelets for the past 5 years now. I've made like 1,000 of them, and I just want to sell them now on Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to tell people, hey, look, check out this bracelet. I'm going to try to schedule these ads for people that really like shopping online and kind of that fashion brand people inside of there. And I'm going to tell them, hey, check out these bracelets. I made them. They're really cool. Here's my story about why I've been making them. I just really like them, and uh, looks like you should too. And maybe this is why you probably shouldn't buy someone else's, because it's going to turn your wrists all green and gold and stuff like that. It's going to rub off. It's not good chemicals for you. So try them out instead. And I'm gonna send them to a landing page what's gonna tell them a little bit more about how it's made, a little bit more about my story. Maybe I'm just like helping people out with these bracelets also too. And I'm also gonna show people, hey, this is all the other people that bought these bracelets and really love it right now. And I send to a checkout page and a thank you page. Very nice and easy. That's the kind of idea of how a basic, I'm using air quotes, of course, a basic funnel works. Of course, this is usually the typical thing that is sold. If you have been in the online business, this is something that is usually kind of shown to you every single time. And this is why we need to change it. So here's something that Facebook has been doing to change it. They're trying to offer the website inside of the ad. So how this would look is, let's say you're scrolling through Facebook right now, you see an ad, you click on it, or it's about the bracelet again. The bracelet looks really cool. I'm going to click to learn a little more about it. And instead of taking you to a website, Facebook has these own little landing pages now where they're able to kind of show the product placement. Also, it works extremely natively with their platform, so it looks very nice. It's very easy to move around. There's no load times. You click on it and immediately loads, and they'll learn a little bit more about your bracelets, and they go down and they're able to just click the checkout button and check out directly from there, or go to your website and check out directly from there. It cuts down on the time you need with that person before a sale. Same thing with TikTok. TikTok's doing the same exact thing. So they have these Spark ads. Spark ads are just a very easy way to just kind of have your product placements. And you kind of have a landing page inside of the ad. Makes it very nice and easy. So instead of having these ads to a landing page, to a checkout page, to a thank you page, you can just have it ads to a checkout page, to a thank you page. Very nice and easy and very structured like that. So it's cutting down on this kind of normal funnel process of like having these media buying ads that go to a website. The biggest thing that I'm trying to say here is that there is not a one size fits all solution to this. If you've been sold on the idea of, hey, copy this exact funnel from our website, copy these ads, copy these emails, plug into your website, and you're going to get a million X ROAS from these ads, that's why it will never work. You're going to only get the same results as this person, as the person you're copying it from, or more commonly, that you're going to get far less results than that person ever did in the first place. There has to be a way to change this up so that you're able to kind of plug in a strategy that works for your business. This is not a all size fits all solution. This is why I'm never going to say, hey, copy this exactly. I'm going to say, hey, use this to test first and then try to funnel off and try to see what will work best for you later on. So, one thing to look at is, let's look at what I'm doing right now. I'm running ads on Facebook. I'm gonna have a lead form under it where I'm gonna try to grab people's emails. Maybe that's exactly how you got this in the first place. I'm just gonna try to grab the emails just because I want to put them into my email software, just because I want to remind these people. We all are of a busy schedule, so I want to make sure that I'm kind of fitting into your life where you see fit, but also giving you as much knowledge in the shortest amount of time possible, so you could go on living your life and kind of adopt this into your business without taking out a whole couple hours of your time with this. That's the whole entire strategy that I'm running with right now. But I'm also trying to make it as natively as possible. So of course, you'll see also links around this that will say, "Hey, tell me a little bit more about your experience with this," because I want to make it as easy as possible for you. That's a whole process around this too, also. So with these ads, I'm going to send them directly to my course. This is the course you're watching now. Also, by the way, I just want to teach as fast as possible, just because I want to teach some of my knowledge as well, and also because you've probably seen a lot of ads like this, and you don't know, hey, how does this person compare to all the other people we've seen online right now? Should I even trust this knowledge? And of course, you shouldn't at the very beginning. You should not trust a single thing that you see online until it's proven in front of your eyes, which of course what I'm trying to do with this. And then, of course, what this whole entire product thing is, because I'm doing this all for free, my main revenue source is with affiliate links inside of here too. Again, I'm just showing my whole entire principle right here, exactly what I'm doing. With these affiliate links, I'm just using products and softwares and services that I currently use and just telling everyone about it so that they're able to make educated purchasing decisions on the back end too. And I'll show you a little bit more about why you shouldn't look at like best website builders in 2024 and kind of how that all works and how the digital marketing space kind of ruins it for a lot of people. But yeah, so That's one way to look at this is even mine. What I can do for this also is I might not even want to run ads. I could just use social media for this. I could get really big on YouTube. I don't think I could, but I could get really big on YouTube, or I could get really big on have a big Instagram following or Facebook following, or like Reddit or something like that. I could get really big on it's a social media platform and just push people to this course that I'm offering right now. And maybe with my email sequences, I could even send my emails back to the social media post and say, hey, go like this, go comment on this, what you liked from this, and also go check out my course again, stuff like that. I could even do both of them combined. I could do paid ads and social media posts. Something you could also do is PR. You could go to a PR person and try to get on these like entrepreneur magazines, and that could be one way that you're trying to get these people to your course. There's a million different scenarios and a million different ways. That's the biggest point here. There's not a strategy that will be a one size fit all. There's the basic dumbed down ones, which is the one that you see here, that are just a very easy add to a landing page to checkout page to a thank you page. This is something you'll see all the time. But the biggest thing here is you really have to structure it for your customer. Maybe they will like this more format of the ads and the website instead of one to a checkout page. Maybe they like the ease of use going through your funnel and getting the offer as fast as possible. Or maybe they like a little more time with you. Maybe you need to go to an ads to a landing page where you get them into an email sequence. That email sequence is kind of teaches them a little bit more about them. For 7 days, you get them onto that email sequence. Now on the seventh day, they're able to schedule a call with you. So that way they had so much time with you to kind of understand what you're doing and know that you're legit and you're not fake, to be able to actually schedule a call with you. And they had more time to kind of figure out what they need. That's why there's so many different scenarios here. That's the biggest point here. This is why if you've been sold that, hey, copy this, try this out, copy this into your business, and it's going to work 1,000,000%. You're going to grow your business by 15,000 billion percent in the next 30 seconds. That's why. That's why you can't copy success. You could just copy kind of the structures, and that's actually working. What you can actually, that's the biggest point here too. What you can copy is actually the principles that actually got them to the point where it's actually working for them the best. So, if you're at the end of this video, uh, thanks for staying along. I will be a description also in the bottom just to say, hey, how can I make this better? How could I teach this in a better way? But one thing we're gonna do in the next video is talking about audiences because hey, we know that not any strategy will work the best for us right now. We need to figure out kind of what strategy work best for my audience here. Now let's figure out how to get into the eyes of those audience members and kind of figure out a little bit more about them, how to kind of stalk them around on Facebook, on Instagram, grow into their little ecosystems to figure out a little bit more about them and kind of how they work. And then also about how to help them, of course. But I think that's about the end of this. Thanks.